Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Driven by MADA podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Platt, and I'm here today with our guest, Diego Uriburu. He is the Executive Director of Identity. Diego, thanks for joining.
My pleasure, Ryan. Happy to be here.
We're happy to have you. Now, Diego, before we go any further, why don't you share with our viewers who are unfamiliar what exactly Identity is and what you guys do for the community?
So Identity is a nonprofit here in Montgomery County, Maryland. We are almost 30 years old. We serve around 13,000 individuals every year, plus their families, reaching around 56,000 people per year. We focus on workforce and employment services, social and emotional supports, and educational supports for young people and their families.
We definitely admire the work that you guys do, and that is why we chose Identity to receive a $35,000 donation from the MADA and MADA this year at the DC Auto Show. That was a great experience. We're so happy that we were able to do that for you guys. Can you share with us kind of the impact of that donation and how the money is going to go to help the Latino youth in your community?
So first of all, we're thrilled with the it's a donation, but it's also an investment. And the way we're going to use the money is to identify and prepare young people and adults, if need be, to be ready to gain employment in local dealerships in the area. No, and we understand at the time where this occurred, there was demand at some dealers for employees, and they were hard to get. And we work with a population that is crazy in love with cars. From a very young age, they love cars. They like to play with them, to tweak with them. But sometimes, because of lack of knowledge, lack of connections, they do not understand what the possibilities of working at dealers are, and they do not know how to access those possibilities. So we are going to work within our networks to identify young people who are interested in working in the industry and connect them with different dealers for employment. Thus far, we've Chevy Chase Acura already hired 3 young people as employees, and we hope to. This is just the beginning, and we hope to prepare a lot more young people to not just to get employment at Chevy Chase Acura, but many other dealers in the region. We think this could be would have a great impact on the trajectory of the young people. And because we were amazed at the diversity of jobs that the dealers have, we are also amazed at the possibility for growth that they have, and also the benefits that you offer. So we think it's a win-win all the way around.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think everybody wins here, right? You guys get to put these youths in permanent jobs within these dealerships, and we gain qualified, quality employees. I love the program. I think it's fantastic. Why don't you tell me a little bit more, about what dealers can do to kind of reach out to the young folks? How can
So
they help further? What can they do to lend a hand to you guys and to these guys that are looking for jobs in dealerships?
So right now we're working with Sam Weaver and Chevy Chase Acura to work out the kinks, and Sam is the one connecting us with other dealerships. And what the only thing that we need is like Sam did, is listen, we have 3 openings, we have this opening, this opening, this opening, and help us understand how things work from within a specific dealership. A young person would want to be a salesman, but maybe the first opening is in I don't know, painting or parking cars. And so we want to understand the philosophy and the culture of each one of the dealerships so that we can sell that to the prospective employee, so that they fall in love with the dealership and understand that they are there to make a career. This is not just a year long job, but for them to make a career. And we fell in love with the different examples of how people started, at least working with Sam, started at the bottom, and now they're the controller. And he gave us a few examples. We love how how the process of making money. We understand that each dealer or the dealers, and I'm going to ask for forgiveness to anyone if I don't speak your language, but I understand, according to Sam, that for every job that is done, the dealers calculate that it takes X amount of minutes or hours to do it. But as they get better, they do it in less hours. Therefore, they can do more things, and eventually they can earn a lot of money. So Sam shared with me how some jobs pay more than $100,000 because of the time that it takes. No, as they master a particular job, they do it faster, and then they can earn upwards of $100,000. And we fell in love with that. We also fell in love with the fact that that young people like cars, and there's a program where the dealership pays half of the lease or of the purchase of the let's say $200, and then the Acura pays another $200, and someone for free, as part of being an employee, can get a lease a brand new car or buy a brand new car for very little money. So we see lots of opportunities there, and our clients see it too. What is amazing, Ryan, is that for us this was a secret, the best kept secret, if you will, and we just want to share it with the world, and we want qualified individuals to access those jobs.
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible program. I love it, and it's a secret, that's worth sharing now. Because you want these dealers to reach out to these young folks and hire them. And like you said, they're passionate about cars already. These and our dealers, frankly, a big issue is having qualified folks to work in the dealership that stick around. And you're teaching and instilling in these people that this is a career. Start from the bottom, work your way up. So those qualified employees, those qualified techs that you're looking for, they're right here. Now, Diego, to help you guys out and further spread your message, what can a dealer, so say I have a dealership, I'm not Sam Weaver over at Chevy Chase. I'm in Southern Maryland, or I'm somewhere else, and I want to reach out to you guys because I've got some spots I want to fill. What are my next steps? What do I do? How do I get a hold of you? How do I get
Just
these young folks in front of us?
give me a call at 301-518-8705, and we'll work with you to get you the employees that you need. So again, that's 301-518-8705. But as part of the program, we also check in with the dealer and ask how the employee is doing. If we need to reinforce something, then we'll do it. It's also understandable that they might reject some prospective employees or candidates, and we want to understand why, so we can prepare this young person for the next try, or adjust our program. So we're all learning together here, but we hope to have a very high success rate.
Yeah, and we definitely think you guys are going to be successful. That's why we invested in you. That's why we gave you guys the donation. We believe in your mission. We believe that all of our dealers should also. So you heard Diego. Please, we encourage you to reach out. He has passionate young folks who are trying to get into the automotive space and the automotive dealership world. They love cars. They're passionate about creating a career. These are the guys you're looking for. Diego does a great job, and like you said, there's accountability. You check in on these people. You make sure that they're doing a good job and that they're on the right path. So I mean, I don't know what else you can ask for in an employee. So please, I encourage you reach out to Diego. Give these guys a chance. They're really good folks, and like I said, we trust them and we completely believe in their mission. Diego, thanks for joining. Unless you have anything else to share, any more points about identity you think our dealers would benefit from knowing, I'm going to thank you for hopping on, and I hope our dealers reach out.
Just one last thing. when
Sure.
we speak with these young people, we tell them that this is not a short-term job. No, maybe if the dealers treat them well and they provide them with opportunities to grow, if they have the potential to grow. Some people just are good at one thing, but they will stick with you for life. So it's a great investment, and it's a win-win.
I completely agree, and I really hope our dealers invest in you guys like we have. Diego, thanks for joining. Thanks for all the amazing work that you do and what Identity does for the youth in our community. We're gonna keep in touch with you and make sure that we're supporting you guys as much as possible, and we're gonna get your folks in dealerships.
Oh, thank you so much, Ryan. Anyone wants to chat with me, happy to do. Anyone within the state is welcome, and we will be honored to to establish a relationship with any dealer in Maryland.
All right, and I'm going to include Diego's information in the bio of this video or the description of this video. So please hop in there, grab his stuff, and reach out. Diego, great chat with you. I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Ryan.
Bye.
Pleasure.